Today I attempted one of the hardest challenges I've ever done in Fortnite, and I implore you guys to try it in your own game. This is the Jujutsu Kaisen Mythic only challenge. We can only use the 2 Mythics that came out from Jujutsu Kaisen, and that's it. And we have to somehow find a way to win this game. Before we get started, I really put a lot of effort into this video, so if you can leave a like down below, and subscribe if you want to see more challenges like this, because I'm definitely going to be doing more after this. Alright, let's set up some rules, because I needed to do this, otherwise it was literally impossible. First things first, we're going to try and stick with the traditional Jujutsu Kaisen lore, and that's basically what this challenge is all based around, is how the real characters from Jujutsu Kaisen, specifically Gojo, would act in this scenario. So they obviously don't use guns, because most of them just don't. We have the hollow purple technique and the straw doll technique, and these are the only 2 things we can use to kill someone. We can also use our paws, because as we've seen, Gojo definitely uses his hands to beat people up. You also get 1 kill with any other weapon except for the final kill. So, throughout the game, you have 1 chance to kill someone with any other weapon, but if it comes down to just you and 1 person, you have to kill that person with the Mythic. Those are basically the rules. It's pretty simple from there. Basically win using these Mythics. We're also doing it on 0 build because we are not little babies, and we are going to do a 0 build because guess what? The characters from Jujutsu Kaisen do not build. Alright, enough talking, let's just jump into it. So the first major hurdle we had to get over was the straw doll technique. Listen, this thing's great and all, but it is not perfect for killing people. I'm telling you right now, after doing this challenge, I can assure you, after using this Mythic more than any other Mythic I think I've ever used, this thing is just not good, and it's not good for killing. You can see a lot of the resistance I came up to with the straw doll technique. Okay, so clearly that's not working. We can't just go up to these opponents with the straw doll technique. We have to do something else. We have to play out our strengths. Stay far away from any opponent we can and try to kill them from afar. Now, I would constantly get to the top 10s and end up dying because I would get into a close encounter and I couldn't do anything with the Mythics, and I realized, you know what? I can't use a gun, but maybe I can get somebody else to. You can see in this clip here, I'm deciding on whether or not I want to hire this person and use them in my battle. At first I thought, well, this wouldn't be fair, that guy has a gun, and that's against the rules. But I then thought, in Jujutsu Kaisen, there are characters who have cursed spirits that they use to attack opponents. So then, I simply thought, you know what? This is just my cursed spirit. So I went ahead and hired them, and now I have a cursed spirit with me. This is something Gojo would probably do. The only problem is, whenever I needed to go into hiding mode, my cursed spirit basically was out and open, telling everybody where I was, which led to multiple deaths. I was sick and tired of these games we were playing, okay? I would constantly get to the top 5 and end up dying. I have multiple attempts where I ended up getting 2nd place. Now, I wasn't mic'd up while playing this, but I did have my PS5 controller mic'd up. You can hear what I'm talking about in some of these attempts.
That's it. It's the best we can do. I'm not winning these. It's impossible. No more hollow purple, guys. Running on empty here. Incredible. Alright. What's the plan? Oh crap. Let's live here. No! Oh my god. That's it. That's the best we can do, guys. 3rd place. That's all we can do.
The new plan was created, and this one had to be foolproof. Hide for pretty much the entire game until the final 3 people, and then come out and see what I can do. So I would hide, and I would also make sure to have Gojo's hollow purple out in case somebody ran into my hiding spot where I would just blow them up, which did actually work. Just a super clean kill all around. I realized this plan was working pretty well because I would end up getting 2nd place quite frequently using the strategy. But we were not going for 2nd place. And trust me when I say, I almost gave up on this challenge multiple times, getting 2nd place, just thinking, well, you know what, that's the highest I can do. 2nd place is what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to finish this video, and that's about it. But something was calling on me. That dog was calling on me. I could hear Gojo telling me what to do. I wasn't going to defame his name. I was going to win. I was going to prove to these Fortnite players a Jujutsu sorcerer could defeat these simple humans in Fortnite. First off, you already know, the hiding plan was in session. Once I got my Mythics from this llama after using a gun, by the way, no kills with this gun, just making sure you guys see that on the top, I'm not cheating. I of course decided to hide in the best spot you can ever find, a car. I'm on that 007 type of stuff, alright? I'm hiding behind things, I'm hiding behind walls, trying to avoid this guy who's railing back and forth for some reason. Legitimately don't know what this guy was up to. He was just going back and forth on the rails, but I managed to avoid him. He didn't see me. I then had one of my closest encounters yet. Guy jumps right in front of me. I think he sees me. He doesn't, and actually jumps right up that zip line. But I do hit him. He eventually chases me. I run away. I'm basically riding the storm line, and eventually it comes down to just 2 people remaining. Don't know what happened to that Gojo guy. I guess he died somehow. I thought he was a good player, but guess not. We also clutched this grappler glove, by the way. I grabbed it last minute. Grappler gloves were super useful throughout all these attempts, and I hadn't found one throughout this whole entire match, so I was kind of getting worried, but we found one at the very end, which was perfect. Grappling around like Spider-Man, obviously, I decided I had needed to get some high ground because, like I said, we need distance, and I didn't know where this guy was, but I knew I needed my distance. And that is when I finally saw him, and I was ready to strike. But of course, the storm line came in, and I had to get really close to him. And I'll just let this play out for you.
Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god, challenge completed! Oh my god, this was the hardest challenge I've ever done. I cannot believe we got that lucky.
That's right, 0 kills with any gun anyway. Even though that was a rule, I didn't even use that rule. I only killed the last guy, and it was with the Mythic, which meant I completed this challenge to the T. I wish I could tell you how many attempts I had doing this challenge because I had a lot of attempts. I only recorded a handful, but I think I did about double the amount I recorded. So this was one of the hardest challenges again I've done. I've tried previous challenges after watching like C-Days videos, but like this one was incredibly difficult just because these mythics are really bad. I'm sorry to say, but these mythics suck compared to previous mythics. Like at least you could probably win doing a Kamehameha only challenge. I think some people have done that, but like this one, I haven't seen anybody attempt yet because I know why now. It is almost impossible, but you know your boy had to pull up and show them what a true Jujutsu sorcerer is able to do. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Again, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more like this, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.